Big
Yeah,
talk.
well. Yep.
You know,
Well, thank you, Internet.
same people. Forget it. I'm not getting into it. So,
Oh, boy.
on a YouTube show the other day,
Yeah.
we talked about this a little about yesterday, but we probably got to go a little deeper, right? Powertown USA, who's run by Magnum TA, Greg Gagne. Now, you're a fan of Greg Gagne. We had him on the show. I remember after that interview, you were
Well,
jacked up. You were a fucking big fan, right?
I was very happy with that interview. I thought Greg was cool. You had Magnum. What were your thoughts with Magnum?
Great guy. Great guy.
Okay. All right. So what the fuck is
So,
going on here
so
then?
let's talk about this. So these two come up with this
Ugh.
idea, or Greg Gagne meets somebody. I think he told the story on air with us. We were talking about the Kerry Von
Yeah.
Erich doll, right? So he
Correct.
was talking about how he met this guy and he had done work with him in AWA and they wanted to do these special type of dolls. And the dolls are fantastic, dude. I got the Kerry Von Erich. It's
Of
fucking
course.
great. I got the
Yes.
Bruiser Brody. I got the Stan Hansen. I got the Vern
Yes.
Gagne. They're beautiful, right? They're very
Right.
high
You
quality.
got the
right?
Wahoo McDaniel?
No, so we're going to get to that, my friend. You're a very smart man.
There you
So
go.
they went to Series 2, which was 2 years ago. Okay. They're not cheap, everybody. Okay.
The series 2 stands for 2 years. You didn't know that?
Well,
Go on.
it's not cheap. So you can pre-order, but you pay ahead, right?
Yeah.
It's 2 years later. At some point, was it late last year or early this year? They said, we know we're behind. So guess what? Pick out of these 3 figures and you get it for free. I got the Vern Gagne. So everybody's going through it. So the part of the problem is, Jimmy, is that when you write them, they don't answer. When you go to Shopify, where they sell their stuff, right?
Yeah.
They won't refund your money. No one's
Okay.
answering you.
2
No
year
one's
wait,
telling you what's going on with these dolls. Okay. And
they're playing
you
with
know,
them.
if you think about it, there's probably over 1,000 to 2,000 people that ordered these things, if not more, at $100 a pop.
Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
And they're not getting their stuff. So Magnum goes on with this guy, Dominic DeAngelo, who does them. I think he does Jake the Snake. I don't know what this guy does.
Okay.
He must spend a lot of money podcasting with these guys, must pay them. I don't know where he gets his money.
That's part of the business. I got you. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So they go on to talk about this scenario, and Dominic DeAngelo is like defending them and saying they're good guys. And here's a problem I had with
That's not the issue. Go on.
You're right. So Magnum TA is like, I'm doing the best I can to rectify the situation, blah, blah, blah. But at some point he says in the interview, if people keep fucking with me, I'm just going to take my ball and go home. And I'm like, what? And Greg Gagne is big on, I don't know what's going on. We're doing the best we can. We had nothing to do with this. Dude, it's like, and this DeAngelo guy doesn't even ask any questions. Like, for example, Jimmy, they're still selling the dolls, like the Wahoo McDaniel doll, on their website. On their website.
All right. You know what, Mike? Hold on. Hold on. No, hold on a second. All right. I've had enough. You see this, Mike? Do you see this right here?
Yes.
Okay. This is a bottle of bourbon. I've had enough of these nut jobs. When are we ever going to? What does this mean? What does this mean for the fans? The very people that supplied you with this awesome life. Correct, Michael?
Absolutely.
Take your ball and go home. You're not giving refunds, and you're still taking payments for dolls that were supposed to come out. What would have been realistic, Mike, when you put your payment down? What would you have been satisfied with as far as waiting time? Maybe 6 months tops?
6 months. You hit it right in the head, buddy. Hit it right on the head. There's some of the dolls there, right? Wahoo McDaniel, Junkyard Dog, Alundra Blaze. What is that? Kamala. I think that's.
I got shades on, so I'm screwed. Wait a minute.
So go ahead. Yeah, I can't see shit. So go ahead.
They're beautiful, but if you're not going to get them in the mail, then they're not very beautiful, right? I mean, they're invisible.
Agreed.
Have you tried to talk to either one of them? You might want to try. I mean, after all, I know we're just two schmoes from New York, but I think that you could probably get through to them. I
could have called Greg. I definitely could have called Greg, but
right.
I don't know, Jimmy. I'm just like,
Does Magnum strike you as so? Why would Magnum say take the ball and go home? I mean, is he getting trolled?
Because
Like,
I think he's frustrated, right?
right?
Listen, here's the problem. I certainly can understand things not going the right way. I get it.
Yeah.
But as if you're going to collect money, you have a responsibility to answer people, and you have a responsibility to try to refund the money. It's like, okay, where's all the money that people spent? Explain that. Did you spend it and they stole it? Like, what went on?
Well, I don't know if that's the case here, but look, we've seen other situations that seem similar to this, and that's usually the case. They take the money and they spend the money, and then there's no money, and then I'm amazed that this is going down like this. What is this?
Well, you
How
know, it's
many
a bunch
dolls?
of wrestling fans, dude. So it's like, what are they? You know, they ain't suing anybody.
How many dolls are you waiting on? Figures.
I ordered the Wahoo,
Yeah.
Kamala, and a Lunger Blaze.
And how much were they a piece?
I think in the end I paid $2 and change, maybe.
Okay. And if there's a
Maybe.
couple of thousand of you, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, yeah.
It's a lot of money, yeah. So what is the
And
hope
let's
at the end
not
of the day?
forget too. How about the talent that signed the agreements, right?
Right.
You know they're getting
Right.
fucked, right?
Yeah.
So here they are, probably thinking they're going to make a little side hustle, right? And they're not going to get shit, right?
It never comes. Yeah, that's not good either. That's not good either. So what is the end result of this? Are we hoping that they hear this and they might actually do something about this, or do they just,
They won't commit
to
They won't commit to anything until they get final word. And they said they're going to fly stuff in to take care of customers. Listen, dude, I am telling you right now. Oh, so as someone asked them, this is something called Temu, right? So what happens is you could sell your stuff to a third party and say they could buy a bunch of stuff. They could sell it on these sites. But usually what happens, the reason people are complaining about Temu, it's a Chinese site where, like, when people don't pay for their imports, they take it and they sell it on these sites because it's now theirs, right?
Right.
You didn't buy it, you put these orders in, you didn't buy it. So people are like, why is your shit on Temu? And they're like, well, you know, we really can't control what people do, that type of thing. You know what I mean?
So what do you think is going to happen? What's your gut read? You think they're going to just run off with the cash, take the ball and go
Well,
home?
they probably have run off with the cash already.
Wow.
Jason Morton says hello.
Hey, Jay, what's going on?
Jerry, always a visitor. Jerry, how are you?
What's up, Jerry?
Phil Cesare, back on track. The quote,
Mr.
the Dokken album title. Is that a Dokken album title?
What was
Sorry,
that
guys,
title,
got
please?
glasses on that. Back on track.
Oh, God, he knows his Dokken better than I do. I had tooth and nail. Maybe
in the house. Rib shots in the house. That's the one who asked about, Jimmy's with stereo home music available to be used on YouTube. Absolutely. Nice. Let's see. ESO, my man Bruce is there. Rib shot, yes. They have a YouTube. John McCarter. I was listening to the music called "Don't Mess with Us" from Disney Zombies, Down of the Vampires. Okay, that's your friend John, Jimmy, that you're so fond of.
Well, he's obviously getting ready for Halloween with that musical selection.
So Ribshot said, I found the YouTube page. I wanted to know if I could use it. And that's what I was saying. See, ESO, I love you, bro, but I was reading it. I knew what he wanted to do. So he may be using your stuff on his cartoon videos, dude. That'd be pretty hip, right? Everybody loves those fucking cartoons, man.
Are we gonna see ourselves like in a cartoon? Because I've been hearing.
No, you know what? Rib has not put us in a cartoon, which is a little bit disappointing. But
I want to see that because we are clearly characters. Come on, think about it. I'm drinking bourbon on TV. You could do something with that.
Awesome, thank yous. Always after a bit of music. I've been checking out all your post interviews. I'm 100% going to have some Monte the Pharaoh vids on my channel soon. Nice. But please put Monte the Pharaoh on. I want to see my fat ass as a cartoon. What do you think, Jimmy?
I already know that it's going to be better than those ridiculous AI Sergeant Slaughter chin jaw bones that I have. So, yeah.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to Bruce, man. Bruce has been with us a long time.
Yes, sir.
Good friend. always
Yes, sir.
by us. And you
Yes,
know
sir.
what? He's just a good man, and he's
He
always
is.
been loyal. And he's always been loyal, right?
Bruce is lovable. I hope he doesn't take that the wrong way, but Bruce is a lovable guy.
He is lovable, man.
He is. I
Let's
still
see what
remember
else we
when you
got
were
here.
sick, man. I still remember it all those years ago. You remember, unfortunately, you were ill, and he drove all the way down here and did the show. You remember that stuff?
Oh yeah,
Those are things I think of when I think
dude.
of
Do you
Bruce.
remember my first time back in the studio? I was sweating. I couldn't fucking breathe. Oh my god, I was so fucked up. B40's in the house, pal.
I was a train wreck during all of that, and then your body went through weird shit. Like at one point, with some of the videos when I see you, it's like half of you. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, dude,
You know,
because I was told I had to lose a lot of weight, and I
you
lost
look
it. And my cardiologist was like, "Put the weight back on. You look terrible." I'm not kidding. That is a true story. She said, "You look like shit. Put some fucking weight back on."
Yeah. Oh, real quick too. Then this is not coming from Bart. This is coming from me. One of the AI things you did is like Wisteria Hall. Of course, I have the Sergeant Slaughter jawbone, but who the f put the French mustache on Bart? What is going on here?
AI did
Bart does
that.
not have. No. You stop the AI and you find something else that AI could do that doesn't not put a wee.
That's a great
French
picture.
mustache. I mean, what is
Oh my
Bart? Bart is not French. Bart is Jewish from Romania. He's not French. What is with the mustache? Wee. It was terrible. Awful.
Yard Ape in the house. Man, I haven't seen Yard Ape in a
What's up,
while.
Yard Ape?
Let's see what Yard Ape's got to say. Let's see what he's got to say.
Yard Ape's been around, man.
Grown
He's been around a
man
long time.
can't get the dolls they paid for.
What was that?
Grown men can't get the dolls they paid
He's
for.
got a point. He's got a
He
point.
does have a point. I can't really argue that.
I'm not getting any dolls, bro. I got record albums though, like this one. Here we go. Hey, Mike, remember this one? Come on, man.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Wait a minute, Jimmy. B40's in the house, and he's already hit it against strong. Ready?
He's what?
Ready for this? This is what he has to say.
Go ahead.
Have Magnum drive them to your house. Oh, wait.
Oh my god. That's yeah. You're right over there.
I've got your dolls.
Stop it!
Your dolls are here.
Joke wasn't effective enough. That is just.
I can't ring the doorbell. Your dolls are here. I've got them for you, Jimmy.
Get it, Evan. Evan's ringing the doorbell. He's calling it a personal encounter and then writing about it.
By the way, I think me and Jimmy don't care who watches us at this point. We'll just laugh together all night long.
Yeah, why not?
With our inside jokes, who cares?
Have you noticed though on the algorithm when we do that, it goes up. Like you know, people want to see the real us. You know,
you want to see old men. Hey, by the way, nothing for nothing, but what do you think? Do you think Tiffany was hot for me? I was thinking she might like me. I was just throwing that out there. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with a definitive and conclusive no.
I was thinking about a poll, putting our poll on social media. Is Tiffany in love with Mike Monte?
I think that you should go on OnlyFans and do pole dancing right after she gets done cooking in the kitchen.
Oh my God,
in her underwear. What's her name?
By the way, she's getting
whatever her name is.
All right, let's talk some wrestling, dude. Are you coming over to watch? So anyway, I want to thank people from social media for helping me out. So last week we said, hey, we ain't paying $29.95 for ESPN app, but someone or many people had said if you have ESPN on cable Optimum, you get it. And I'm like, really? So let me check. And guess what? We have it. So Jimmy, are you coming over Saturday for WrestlePalooza?
Well, I part of me probably should, but as you know, I might have something else. I might have other things. I'm not sure. I might have nothing. It all depends. That's nice that you have it. I don't. So I guess I better come on over and be a.
But you live live right down the street, man.
Yeah, I do. No, that's true. But with my car, I usually make it there before it does. So there's that. We're only 4 years older than the car I'm driving around right now. Let's keep that in mind.
I love that. That's cool.
I know that thing is such a badass car, though.
what I wanted to talk to you about. I want to welcome our new sponsor, 500 Level. www, shouldn't be using that, 500level.com, where they sell all sports clothing and all this wonderful stuff. And support the Monte and the Pharaoh Show. Please use the code MP20, that's MP20, and get a luxurious 20% discount with 500 Level sports gear. And right now they're offering a holiday special with 10%. So that's a whole 30% off the garments. Jimmy, you just being part of their sponsorship, ordered yourself a nice little T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm acknowledging the great tribal chief. Yo, by the way,
I'm really surprised you went that route, dude. I got to be honest with you.
Oh, you know, it's funny. As I was looking through, and by the way, they have a lot of great stuff for you folks out there. When you get to that site, there's a lot of good. Dude, I was tortured. You said to me, pick a shirt, and I'm like.
And by the way, it's just not wrestling, dude. It's all sports. Like, I was surprised you went wrestling. I was like, really, dude?
Well, you know, I mean, after all, they've been, kind enough to be our sponsor, and we're going to have a partnership with them. Of course I'm going to do wrestling. It's a wrestling show. Sometimes it's a wrestling show, right, Mike?
Sometimes. And let's not reminder, MP20 for a luxurious 20% off of 500 Level. And like I said, for the holiday, they're offering another 10%.
What do you think I was going to pick? Like Aaron Judge or something? I don't really.
Dude, I know. I was thinking to myself, is he going to go Yankees or Jets? And if he goes wrestling, he's not going Rome. Like, I was shocked. I thought you would go Hulk Hogan, Savage, Ultimate Warrior, even.
No, because right now, the very thing that you and I talk about from week to week and we pine for is the return of the great tribal chief. Look, we really did enjoy that. Yeah, we really did love that reign.
By the way, I got to show you something here. Do you see this? I got this T-shirt.
Look at that. There you go.
It's really cheesily made, but I fucking
love
it.
It's the message that counts.
By the way, I got to ask